Back again. This is part 2 of showing off a few records due to a request of Blade 911100. Keep the requests coming. I love it. Then this next record is Backtrack Darker Half, which is a great hardcore record. If you haven't really been into hardcore, you don't listen to hardcore, you're curious about what it is about, I would definitely say check this album out if you're into checking out newer hardcore. Backtrack is an awesome band. They're doing their thing in hardcore music. And then I got their record release version of the same record, and it is number 67 out of 100. Another really good band that's been out for a while now, probably about 5 or 6 years. I remember when going to their shows, and they were just a local band because they're from Baltimore and I'm from right around DC. So to me, they're a local band, and they're really good. They're good. They're good guys. I'm friends with a couple other members. They've switched members, so there's a few recent members that, more recent members that I don't know too well. But it's a band called Trapped Under Ice. Big Kiss Goodnight, and it's a record release. 37 out of 110. And then this is another band that I've been into for a really long time, and then somehow recently, I don't know what's going on, but kids just really got into their music, and it's a band called The Story So Far, Under Soil and Dirt is the name of the record. And I listen to them at least once a day. I mean, I love their music. And it's on like a teal color. It's their first pressing of this album. They've had multiple represses because kids are just eating that shit up. Can't blame them. I mean, it's fucking good. And this is their record that came out before. The Story So Far, While You Were Sleeping. And this is a band that everyone's heard of. Well, most people. At least people that are in the scene that I'm into. AFI. It's called Very Proud of You. It's a great album of theirs. All their original stuff was good, and then their more newer stuff, their newest stuff, it's hit or miss. I don't really care for it too much. There's a band called Give Up the Ghost. We're Down Till We're Underground, and it's on Pink. And this is the cover here. There's a really awesome band called Tiger's Jaw. And this is their first LP. And it's self-titled. It's on Orange at 200. And then there's their record called Two Worlds, which is also pretty good. I got all the pressings of that. And there's a band called Balance and Composure. And I brought them up a little bit earlier. And it's a record called Separation. And I got all 3 of the pressings of this. And then I got a split with Balance and Composure and Tiger's Jaw. And it's a first pressing. It's on like a dark red color. Hope I'm not losing all y'all. I'm getting too bored if you don't know any of the bands. Like I said, you guys should really check out some of these bands. Even if you haven't heard of them, you're just curious what the music genre is like. An older band, not too old, but one of the first bands that got me into hardcore when I was like 13 or 14 is a band called Champion, and it's a record called Different Direction. And this is actually on Yellow, and it's out of 100. It's a Friends press. Here's one that a few more people might know. Alkaline Trio, God Damn It. It's It's a really, really great band. It's probably one of my top 3 favorite bands of all time. And you can't like pop punk without mentioning Blink-182. You really can't. One of the originators that got the genre so big. And this is an awesome album by a band called Lemuria. It's called Pebble. And it's an awesome record. I don't really know how to describe them. I mean, there's a girl and a guy vocalist. And it's just really chill music. A lot of things you can relate with. And this is a super aggressive, heavy as fuck album, and I love it. It's a band called Ringworm, and the album is called The Promise. And it's everything that I'm into. Super dark and heavy, anti-religious, which I'm into. Then there's another band that really got me into hardcore when I was really young, 12 and 13 years old. A band called Comeback Kid. And I got like a clear pressing of this and a pink pressing. And then this album did it for a lot of people. And it's called Wake the Dead. It's a great album. If you're trying to just get into hardcore, I would suggest this album. Also, I would suggest this album. This is also another one that got me into it when I was 13 or 14. And it's a band called Terror. And it's one with the Underdogs. And this is on yellow as well. It was a tour press. So I was lucky to find this in not a comic book store, a record store in Baltimore. And this is a record, I'd say it's a mediocre record. I'd say it's okay. A lot of people love it. It's just not really my thing. I can respect the guys, and, you know, they're okay for what they are. But the way they put this record together is amazing. And they're called Touche Amore. And this record, it's a hardback. There's the record in the back, and then it's also a book with some art in it. And it's called Parting the Sea Between Brightness and Me. I don't know, I haven't listened to it in a while. It's definitely a great record. It's very, I don't know how to describe the band. It's like post-hardcore. I don't know how else to describe it to someone who doesn't really know anything about the genre. And there's another record by Give Up the Ghost. It's Year One. It's a repress. Here's a great band from before my time. And so, of course, I had to get it. It was recorded in '96. I was only 8 years old. And it's a band called The Descendants. Everything Sucks. And this guy right here, he's representing Milo. I got it tattooed on my arm, right there. Band called Betrayed. Also another really good band, similar to Champion, I guess you could say. Youth crew type band. A band that I'm into, maybe not so much recently, but I was into 2006, 2007. And it's a band called the Mongoloids. This is Time Trials. Really great record. Huh? Oh, and if you were wondering where my YouTube comes from, Mongo Stomp Time, that's where it comes from, the Mongoloids. They have a song called Mongo Stomp Time. And this is their more recent album, with Assorted Music. Sorry if I'm moving around a little bit. My leg fell asleep and it's really fucking uncomfortable. Whatever. And this is their tour press, or their UK tour press of Assorted Music. And it's 123 out of 125. Yeah, because my girlfriend found it for me. Gotta give a shout out to her in every video, because she always buys me amazing shit. Bitter In, Guilty as Charged. Bitter In, Climate of Fear. Not trying to rush you bitter in, but my foot's asleep and it's really uncomfortable. Blacklisted, awesome band. I get to see them in a week and a half at This Is Hardcore. The Beat Goes On. This is my favorite album by them, and it's Heavier Than Heaven, Lonelier Than God. Such an amazing album. If you check out 5 bands off this video, please check this band out. Check this album out. You will not regret it. Their newest album, man, it's okay. No one deserves to be here more than me. The art's pretty sweet. The album, there's a few songs. It's hit and miss. Band called Fireworks. Can't show off records without showing them. Great, great, great poppier band. Band called Tiger Army. Tiger Army Never Die. Psychobilly, rockabilly. Halloween music, but I listen to it all year round because that's my favorite holiday anyways. Band called Sacred Love. They're from Baltimore. Good music. It's a tour press. 13 out of 100. We got a couple more. Bear with me. Bane, Note. Bane is the band. Note is the name of the record. It's a picture disc. Ludax, 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 Ludax. Another band. If you check out 5, check out this one. Ludax, Black Eyed Blues. Best record they have out, in my opinion. And then I also got, this is the Sound and Fury pressing of Black Eyed Blues, and there's a little note on the bottom. And it says, I sucked my own dick once since I was a bad DIYer. I now outsource. Love, Lou. And Lou's the vocalist. Couple more things real quick. Blood for Blood, Living in Exile. You can't forget Blood for Blood. Awesome band. There's been a lot of controversy, rumors, whatever's going on is going on. Whatever, it doesn't affect their music to me. And I got a tattoo of their logo here. Blood for Blood. One last thing to show, and it's a 7-inch. I got a lot of 7-inches. I might make that for another video. But there's just too many in tapes. And it's Newfound Glory, Radio Surgery. And they put it in a pretty sweet package. And then here's the actual 7-inch. And it's out of 500. And for them, that's pretty limited. You know, it's Newfound Glory. Everyone's heard of Newfound Glory. And it's on gray. Alright, YouTube. This has been long enough. Hopefully you sat through with me. Like, comment, subscribe. All that YouTube fun stuff. I hope you enjoyed this. Blade 911 100. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be getting back to you on those comics that you have up for sale. And I will be hitting y'all up later. Have a good night.